guys, what's up here? In this video I'll just go through some would you rather questions. Let us know if you agree with my picks and leave a thumbs up on this video for more would you rathers. Also for the next one, just leave your best would you rather questions for us to answer in the comments. Alright, well, let's get into the first one. Alright, so the first one is, would you rather know when you will die or know how you will die? Okay, this is the typical one. You know, I feel like when is the more nerve-wracking of the two, but it can in a way be used for you to do dangerous acts unbothered, unless you end up in a coma because of the act and die, let's say 10 years later when you were actually destined to, you know. But the same goes for how, you could say, because since you already know how you die, you wouldn't have to worry about other causes, and it's even more safe and preventable, I would say, because if you know it's not a 10-year coma you end up dying, especially if the death cause is detailed enough. Like, imagine if it was a car accident, you could just ride a bike or other vehicles for the rest of your life and you'll be safe, you know. So yeah, I'll go with know how you'll die. Okay, it seems like most agrees. So next up we got, would you rather be a content failure or be an unhappy success? Look, real talk, I don't necessarily want other people to be happy with failure, so why would I want or allow myself to be that? But I consider it likely that most just want to be content, which is of course totally understandable. But yeah, I'll go with okay, that's actually much closer than I anticipated. But the next one is, would you rather live in a foreign city and not know the language or live on an island alone? I mean, to be fair, it doesn't specify how long you should live there, and generally a city would be more safe. So I mean, even if you had to live there for a long time, you could just choose a multilingual city with a frequent spoken second language and learn that, worst case scenario. So yeah, okay, yes, people agree. Would you rather eat 100 ants or eat 50 beetles? This one doesn't need, I don't need to explain or specify my answer on this one. Let's just move on. Okay, would you rather have a beautiful lover that you are incompatible with or have an ugly lover that you get along great with? Okay, I like the opposites, but I mean, personally, I think it's much more important to get along with a lover rather than whether the person is beautiful or ugly. You could, in theory, still be attracted to someone who generally is ugly and not be attracted to, let's say, a model who is beautiful. Okay, so slightly more people agrees. I guess my faith in humanity is restored. Alright, so in the Marvel Civil War, would you rather support Captain America or Iron Man? Okay, this one's too controversial for the Marvel fans out there, but I will go with Team Iron Man on this one if I have to pick, because it's just because it consists of the characters I like better. Okay, majority picks that, so we good. Alright, next one we got, would you rather run 26 miles, which is marathon, or swim 5 miles? I've already ran a marathon. You can click the link in the top right corner if you want to know how many calories are burned, by the way. So this one is quite easy for me. I mean, even if it was a 50 miles run, I would choose that, because if you get tired while swimming a long distance, which is very likely for me, there's actually a risk of drowning if the water is deep enough, and running just lets you pass out. So if you're swimming, you're most likely in deep water, literally. Oh well, how's that a 50-50? I didn't expect that. Well, okay, but next up we got, would you rather have a giant birthmark covering 78% of your face? You know, I gotta give it to him for the exact percentages in this one, or have a 2-foot tail. And yeah, it does actually specify here that it cannot be removed. But I don't think a 2-foot tail would be that bad. For what I know, your balance would greatly increase. Plus, people might think that it's more special and cool rather than just weird. So I'll have to go with a 2-foot tail on this one. Okay, 80% agrees, man. Yeah, okay, would you rather teach history or math? I mean, I prefer math and I'm better at it than history. Okay, almost a million disagrees. Cool. Alright, but the next one is, would you rather punch every trick-or-treater that knocks on your door in the face or answer the door for them completely naked? I mean, personally, I would just go open the door and shout, "Trick, bitches!" No, but let's be honest, you're going to jail in both, so you might as well choose the one which is less creepy and more, you know, improve some self-defense on your way to prison, if you know what I'm saying. But if not, I think the second one would less likely go to prison if they would just, you know, take cover behind the door. And even if, I think you'll get sentenced less than punching kids in the face. Or maybe you could just like pretend you're rubbing their cheeks or dashing their shoulders, when in reality you're just punching them very lightly. Oh well, it's close, but I didn't expect punching to be the majority. Well, that one was actually very good. Let's just make it clear, I don't condone anyone to do this. Oh yeah, it says right here, court cases pending. Well, would you rather have Pokemon be real or superheroes exist? Look, I might offend some Pokemon lovers here, but let's be real. Pokemon are trained animal weapons for war, whereas superheroes are friendly humans with the skills to stop war. And you could also get the chance to be one yourself. Plus, it's not stated anywhere that villains are included. So this one should be more clear, but it would have been more interesting if it would have been like a Pokemon world versus a My Hero Academia world. Damn, why is that so close? Oh, we got the tail again. Would you rather sprout a tail or a horn? It really depends on the size and ability of them. If I were to freely choose the length of my tail and use it as an extra hand, for example, like, I would choose that. Also, if you have a horn and a knee, does that make you... Next one. To let your anger out, would you rather smash a computer with a baseball bat or smash a guitar on the floor? Don't think this has much of an explanation. It's just oddly more satisfying. Hamburger or hot dog? I expect the majority to choose the other on this one, but yeah, I knew. Yeah, the same one goes for this one, since I never eat pork. Don't really eat Nutella either, if I'm being honest. Okay, would you rather have huge arms and weak legs, or have huge legs and weak arms? Okay, I like the opposites again. Well, I actually prefer huge legs because they are much more useful when it comes to sports and activity. Plus, huge arms can be a bit of an L, since it doesn't mean strong or effective arms. The same way weak arms doesn't mean tiny arms. It's probably a bit of a misunderstood question, but I could have predicted that a bigger percentage would have went with huge arms. Okay, but would you rather be able to fly or be able to breathe underwater? Come on, being able to fly is obviously more useful than breathing underwater. Like, if you can breathe underwater, you still can't swim better than sharks or big creatures from the deep ocean. So what good does it do, other than if you want to be the best lifeguard? It will be perfect. On the other hand, flying would mean no creature on earth is superior, because I don't expect any flying bird or insect, for that matter, to try to take you down with your size advantage. Would you rather have anything you write become truth, or know all the truth there now? I mean, if you were able to write anything to become truth, couldn't you just make it so you know all the truth by writing? It should be like that. This one is... yeah, come on. Having anything you write become truth, how crazy would that be? That's like the become truth note instead of the death note. Last one. Would you rather dump someone or get dumped? Okay. Like it says, you're still attached to the person. If that's the case, getting dumped means the person is not attached to you and you'll be sad. Whereas if you dump someone you're still attached to, as ridiculous as it might sound, you might do it for a better reason and there's still a chance you could get back together. You could just say it's a prank and cross fingers that it will convince her or him that she or he should still be with you. And on that note, let's end this video. I'm going to upload the second part of this Would You Rather soon though, so turn on notifications to see that when it's out. And if you want to collaborate and make a video with me, check this video out because now's the chance. Anyways, in a bit. Bye.